What is up, everyone? It's BloodZelos. Welcome back to the Duel Let's Build. This is episode 46. Before we get started, I just wanted to thank everyone for the massive support on this series. You guys leave so much love on both my videos and Andy's videos, and we both appreciate it a ton. So thank you so much for that. Keep it up. It has made doing this series seriously so much fun. Okay, so last episode was 45. Andy built a tennis court on his channel. So I have my basketball court here, and combining those two, we're pretty much preparing for the Olympics at this point. But anyways, what I want to do today is there's three things that need to be done to this basketball court. We need to continue with the supports because someone commented saying it doesn't look like that would actually hold it up, which I completely agree with. So we need to figure something out with the supports there. We need to build a doorway, and we need to figure out how we're gonna ring around this thing so that you don't just fall off. The first thing I want to do is come down here and try some very basic designs here for the supports. Look, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting like super weird lag. I was like, hey, well maybe we can record this video without any kind of problems, and guess that's not gonna happen. But what I want to do here is just kind of try something very simple, and that would be to have this come out just like this around the top and connect with our friend right there, and see if that will give us a little bit more shape. This isn't really something I tried off camera or anything. I'm just kind of going with it. I just want to know what's going to happen if we pull something like this. If it will, from the outside, make it look like potentially our whole structure's not going to just fall over. It will give it a little bit more shape. And I actually think it does. So we're going to go ahead and do that around this entire thing. And I could be using World Edit, but come on. I'm BloodZelos, so why would I do that? Right? I mean, okay. So we'll do that. I do know cuts are now allowed in this series, so we're not quite being as strict as we used to on the time limit and all of the cut stuff, so that's good. That means we can get a lot more done per episode. I do really like that. The reason I'm not kind of curving this and I'm doing it like a big giant square or rectangle is because modern shapes generally involve lots of squares, and the archways are already kind of detracting from that, and I don't want to detract too far from that, so by doing this, we end up with squares once again, and that is important to what we are trying to accomplish here, which is a modern build. So if we go back out here now and we look from below, now it looks like we have a little bit more holding our build up, and there may be more things we can do to that as well. For example, I don't think I'll keep this, but I just want to experiment because, hey, you know, we have the time to do it, right? So I might as well, such as throwing down a very simple pillar right here, and I don't know where that's going to land. But I don't think this is something I'm going to end up liking. It's one of those things I'm just doing for the sake of doing, but yeah, I don't really like that, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't think that's going to be very important. So I'm going to leave it how it is now. I kind of like what we have going on right there. I think that is enough. Besides, this is Minecraft. It does not need to be perfectly realistic. It just needs to look good. That's our job. Okay, next step. I want to build a doorway over here. I think Andy was doing something over here with a window, but I'm just going to kind of get rid of that. We're going to start from scratch. I don't think he has any set plans for this area, so I don't feel bad about kind of deleting it because it doesn't really need to be there as far as I know. Okay, so let's go ahead and what is this here? Purple. This is purple. This is purple, guys, apparently. Welcome to being colorblind. Okay, this is 3510 though, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'll just fill in with hand. I'm just going to fill those in so that I feel less annoyed about that corner there. And up here, this is that place that we kind of tried to fill in on the very first episode when I was back, and we didn't finish it because it was very strange. But we're going to leave that like that. Okay, so we're going to have a doorway here, and I want to do like a big glass door, kind of similar to what he did, or not glass door, similar to what he did down here, and these are trap doors, and these probably got world edited in because I do not know how he pulled that magic off. So what we're going to do is the same thing, but we're going to have to, I don't know, it's going to be welcome to BloodZelos tries really, really hard to do what Andy did. So if we have a doorway of 2, that should work. And we will have the doorway coming up here. Something simple. And I'm going to actually bring these all the way up. Or maybe up to there at least. For now, to keep a little bit of the modern shape going. And then this is going to be the diorite going across the top. And it's going to come down at least one more. Now, I kind of want to do a window on both sides of this doorway. So let's go ahead and grab windows, although, looks like we're gonna need to, let's see, what can we do here? I am conflicted because I hate using squares of glass, but it looks like that might be our only choice here if we actually want to put a window there, so let's get some squares of glass, and those will come up right here on each side of our doorway. I really don't ever use squares. I don't like them that much, but I guess we don't have a whole lot of a choice right now, so we're just gonna have to go with it. Let's take all of this and break it out. We are gonna eventually have to work out that area too. I kind of want to have like maybe a water kind of drinking area over here, something like that, for our court, but we'll get to that. Okay, so we have that going on, and it looks okay from here. This is gonna need to be, oopsies. This right here is going to need to go back to the polished diorite, which I think is right, it's like so, and that will go there too. Okay, so that's looking all right. Coming up with something. It's a little bit strange. I don't know what I think about any of this actually on this wall, but we're gonna work with it. Gonna work it, girl. We gonna make it happen, so that's okay. Now we're building right on top of another room, which is a little bit of an issue. I don't know how we can fix it. You know what we're gonna have to do actually is we're gonna have to make all of this grass. I didn't want to do this, but we're gonna have to. And so we're gonna actually have to build one level up. That's actually not too bad. That worked out better than I thought. Okay, so now that that is grass, this is gonna be our doorway, and our doorway can be made out of, how do we want to do the doorway? Because I was originally just gonna have it kind of come. Okay, well, now we need to go back over here and see what he did with the trapdoors, because it's weird and I don't really understand it. Okay, so he put a block there, and then he put trapdoors on the back. I understand now. Okay, we're gonna make that happen with our diorite here. It's going to be pretty cool. So the diorite needs to go right here. And we'll go up 3, I suppose. Well, I guess we'll just go up all the way, I think. No, we'll go up 3. And then he has trapdoors on these, and then he has trapdoors like on the side of trapdoors. So the way he did that, guys, was magic. I legitimately have no clue how he did that. So you know what we can also do is a glass door. I thought I was gonna be able to figure out. I thought it was gonna kind of like just come to me when I started building, but it did not. So we're going to go ahead and bring this across 3. This was my backup plan all along. Don't even worry about it. And we have our glass panes coming up. And we have our glass panes. This door needs to be wider, doesn't it? It does. Huh. Okay. We'll leave it like that. It'll be a sliding glass door. Or I have even another idea. Don't even worry, I have another idea. Okay. Welcome to BloodZelos spends a long time building a doorway. Perfect. Perfect. It looks beautiful. Okay. The other option we had was to take these trapdoors and I wonder if Andy could just come here and do this for me. Because he has like that super cool sliding doors. Here, let me go show you. I want to do this. Okay, I think I might have an idea on how Andy did this. And if I'm wrong, then I seriously have no idea on how he did this or for those doors. So we're going to go //set. And then we're going to go 96. And we're going to pray. Yeah, it didn't work. So if anyone knows how he does those sliding glass doors or those sliding doors, please let me know. Because I don't understand it at all. I'm assuming it has to do with World Edit, but I seriously have no clue how he pulls it off. So leave it in the comments. I'll do that next episode. I've spent enough time wasting my time over there. Now on to this part. My picture, my envisionment for all of this has been mostly glass going around the edge. But I kind of don't want to be super boring. Like I want it to have some amount of complexity to it. So we're going to take out our cobblestone here. And we're gonna see how our glass looks connected. Well, it's not gonna connect to that, but I wanna see how bad oh, see, because we can't have that half glass there. That's not gonna look okay. So we will go ahead and I'm just gonna set all of this as glass panes for now. Look at me using World Edit. I love myself. Okay. So now the nice thing about glass panes is that they're not flat. They're not flat, so we won't have connected textures, and they will look good, and that is super great. So we'll go ahead and we'll do it all the way up to here. I'm not sure how long they're going to stay there. We don't really need them quite right there yet, and we will have them over here and up into here. So let's let this happen, and we should be good. Now I kind of want a little bit more decoration. I don't want this to just stay glass panes forever, because I think that's really, really boring. You know what we could do though? Take half slabs. We could take any number of colored half slabs, but I think potentially our best shot here would be the acacia wood, which is what we already have used. and this right here, which is spruce. So let's get some spruce slabs. While we are at it, and we're gonna go, where are they? Right there. And we could, and this is just a little bit of testing because I don't know if I'm gonna like this when it's done, but we could go ahead and do that, and then set these to 126.1. And let's go look at that from over here. What do we think about that? I don't know what I think about that because it kind of seems like a lot and it kind of doesn't at the same time. Is there enough space to walk here though? Like down the side without getting in the court? That's the other question. I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna keep doing that because we want it to be kind of high too. Well, we don't want it to be causing an issue here. Oh boy, that would be an issue. Okay. Okay, so we're making a mess now. There we go. 126.1, and I was trying to do that fancy thing where you keep track of your world edit the whole time, but anyways, we have that going around the entire basketball court, and I could see that. I think that looks good and modern, so we're gonna leave that as it is right now. But I kind of think that it needs like to be broken up in a couple places. Like I don't know if I want to keep it like that the entire way around, if you get what I'm saying. So we'll have to think about that. Bring this across here. Okay. And we still have this whole problem with not wanting any of this here. Oh, it's the wine cellar. So you can go get a drink after you've played some good old b-ball. I'm gonna put a piece there just so that it's symmetrical. These, oh, those need to be there too, actually. Dang it. Okay. So all of that has to stay, which is a little bit of an issue for our b-ball court here, because it doesn't leave a lot of room for us to do much. Oh, the server is restarting in 1 minute. Awesome. All right, we are back after that very unfortunate and poorly timed server restart. And what we need to do here is continue with our basketball court. Plans for world domination, or just our basketball court. I want to do team benches real quick while we're down here because that was something I do know how to do. So we're gonna do upside down stairs, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess we'll go 5 because we don't want them to be too small. Definitely want people to be able to sit down on their team benches. And we'll do that, okay, and then we'll do the same over here. Could I copy and paste this? Yes. Am I gonna? No. Oh, well, we're not gonna be able to get around the basketball court actually with our team benches going out here, so we're gonna have to cut that back a little bit and find another way around it. I'll show what I'm saying in a second. I have a really bad way of trying to explain things while I'm recording. Anyways, I just want that there. Yeah, we have to cut this out because you can't actually do anything with that there. You can't get around the bench, and that's a problem. I do feel like these should really end in a more like succinct way, but I'm not sure how to go about doing that. What are you doing? Okay, well anyways, those are our team benches. That's a good start. I gotta think of other things you would put on a basketball court, like probably put a table down here. If there's nothing important down here, we could definitely do that. Yeah, let's put a table here. I feel like tables are at basketball courts, right? You're out there just hanging with your friends. You gotta chill at the table. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot that this texture pack does some weird things with everything. Maybe there aren't even piston tables. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a problem, but we'll try anyways. So this is a redstone block, and this is a piston. And that's not gonna make a table for us. I watched Andy's live stream the other day, and the way he was trying to make a table. I don't wanna, I couldn't even do the doorway, guys, so I'm not even gonna mess with that. Anyways, this is our doorway though, and it does look not too bad. We have these two pillars here, that looks okay. What if we just had that one end though, kind of randomly, you know, to be modern. Or we had them both end, and we had that going there. I'm not sure about that. This is gonna be up for debate. We'll have to figure out what we wanna do with these at some point. But, there we go. Going back to our basketball court. Yeah, so the basketball court, the only thing I don't like is I kind of feel like it's super repetitive. One thing I don't like is repetitiveness when you're building. Like, I don't like that it's literally glass this entire way. I feel like it should be broken up with something in between, but at the moment I can't think of what would look good, like what should be broken up, or what it should be broken up with. Also, I haven't actually counted it out, so I don't even know how we should go about doing that, but like, upside down stairs. Actually, that could work just not that poorly. That might be a really good idea. Glass doesn't connect to upside down stairs though, which is a little bit annoying. But it does not look too bad. We could also put it like in the middle of just these two, you know, so we could just do like 3 places. How many spaces is that? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's this one right here. There we go. I like that. Now it's just a little bit different. Like we got a little bit more detail, and I'm okay with that. We'll go ahead and we'll do it once over here as well. And on the other side, okay, tree. That's cool. Whatever. Whatever. Move. There we go. Cool. That's it. So we got more on the basketball court done. Next episode, our job is going to be to do this doorway. Someone please tell me how I make a trapdoor appear right here. Like, I don't understand World Edit enough to do that. That's confusing. Then we're going to build a pathway down to our b-ball court right here. And that's going to be very important. And we're going to figure out exactly how we want to finish all of this off, because it's not really in a finishable state at the moment. So we probably should get that done. Like, just a way to have our glass end. Right now I'm going to do it like this, just so it doesn't look so incomplete. What the heck are you? There we go. And otherwise, though, that is our basketball court. There we go. I do hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode will be on Andy's channel whenever it gets done. Goodbye.